Whoa! Who the f? Today we're going to be building the highest end 4090 system inside this beautiful HYTE Y60.
What do we do? We gotta do a BIOS update because this one is not labeled that it is next gen ready.
So what are we gonna do? We got this other HYTE Y40 case that we're selling on our website. We're just gonna pop the CPU out. We're gonna update the BIOS. We're gonna get the build going. Let's do it. Okay, let's start with the Z690. We're gonna make a little test bench out of it.
Just to do this in a test bench configuration, this way we can test that the hardware is working before we throw it in the system and then find out it isn't, and then we have to tear it all back apart again.
Exactly. And we're not installing a liquid cooler because it's gonna take too much work to put it off. So actually HYTE sent us this just today. So we're gonna pop this on while we do the BIOS update, and then for our customer, obviously we can't just hit them with this. So they got the Asus ROG Strix liquid cooler. Okay, gotta keep them hot during the nice summer season. Nice and cold, nice and chilly. Last time I did this, I cut myself and I like broke my finger. It's just taking like 2 weeks now to heal. So I'm gonna be extra careful with this. And it's nice that Asus Tough finally puts their
built-in IO shield, yeah.
Finally do that. Still, what about if you got like a... Oh, dude, does Asus Tough even make the X670s? No.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I haven't seen them. I've only seen like Aorus and stuff.
Oh, they just want you to buy the Strix. They hide this Tough.
Whatcha! Put that down. Connected. Now we gotta put this down. Put a little PCIe, a little shield, a little screw. Screw it in. Bum bum. Boom boom. Now we got the M.2 installed. It's not easy. Yo. Got me the nice RAM. This is 5600 megahertz Dominator RAM. Oh, he spent a lot of money. Mega transfers. Biggest transfers. Gigantic transfers. Ginormous transfers. Too many transfers, you can't even count how many transfers. That's per second. How do you feel about the Dominator RAM, Travis?
They look nice. When they work.
I've only had problems with the, I've seen G-Skill Tridents. Oh my god, I had a customer come in yesterday. He bought 64 gigs, 4x16.
I know which one you're talking about, the silver ones.
Every time I was messing around with the RGB software, 3 of them would turn, the other one was like
the far one closest to the CPU?
That's the one.
Yeah, you gotta
cut it. Now we're just getting Zane shit, we're bullying Zane. So now I think I'm gonna attempt to pull out the CPU from this HYTE Y40 case. What do you prefer, the HYTE Y40 or the HYTE Y60?
Y60.
Why?
See the vents down here?
Yeah.
The Y60, the whole thing's vented.
Oh.
And this one only supports one fan on the bottom, and it has to share the bottom with the power supply. The Y60 has a dedicated back chamber for the power supply, holds 2 fans down there, more space for cable management, more airflow coming through the bottom. That corner glass on the Y40 is kind of or the Y60 is kind of a pain.
Really?
It is.
I like it.
It has 4 screws to take out that corner glass, 3 screws to take out the front glass. There's a few improvements they did do on the Y40, like the Y40, the front and back panel are completely toolless. There's no screw holding it in.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I wish they kind of implemented that on the Y60 as well. They kind of revised it, if you would.
Trav, I've already, everyone on YouTube knows that I've broken a pin on the motherboard, so...
yeah, I saw.
I'm gonna need you to do this one for me.
See, it would be really nice if we had isopropyl alcohol wipes down here, but someone stole them.
Oh yeah. I know the guy who stole them. Yesterday we had a customer bringing their PC who had so much cat hair. It's right there if you want to take a look at it. There's so much. There's half the cat still stuck in the radiator.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sneezing. I can't. I'm like, I love cats, but I guess recently I'm allergic to them.
So HYTE sent us this cooler to review, but right now we just kind of need it for a test bench. We can kind of give a review on how easy it is to mount, and we'll probably do a thermal test in the future when we actually put it in its home and where it's going to stay. Honestly, I couldn't find a TDP rating off the bat. This is one of their newer, more budget-friendly ones, but it actually seems pretty decent. Do we have like a card or something like that I can scrape off this thermal paste with?
No. This is an American Express Asus ROG Strix card. We can't be Not even a speck. Not even a speck of dust.
So, Scythe, they sent us this ketchup packet.
That looks more like the Taco Bell hot sauce packet, the extra hot.
Yeah. And like,
It's fire though.
never been a big fan of these. Deep Cool uses them a lot. They've recently stopped using them, and then apparently Scythe picked them up.
Did it come with another size screwdriver?
No, it did not.
Wow.
And if it did, you wouldn't get it.
I'd give it to you, sir. Don't worry. Room, go hard on Travis. Be like,
That's okay.
Travis,
You guys
Travis.
apply better thermal paste with a ketchup packet, and you let me know.
I
But you
get-
couldn't apply better ketchup paste to your own hot dog. Just making a test bench so we can test this cooler out and update its BIOS.
Exactly. I already have the BIOS on the USB. He's already got the cooler on there. We're gonna plug in a couple things. Go to boom boom bum bum. Connection secured. Plug the USB. BIOS update. Then we put the CPU back in the system. Make sure it's in selling condition. Then we put the other CPU in this system. Put this into the HYTE Y60. And there you go. It's a cooler. I mean,
It looks nice too. Like if you look at it from the top angle here, you know they put their logo on it. So as much as this is all silver, if you were going for a blacked out theme, like nobody would really notice this, especially if you put a second fan on the back.
Yeah.
Let's see how the thermals are, and let's do a test bench. I don't have huge expectations for a 4-heat type thing, but Scythe has impressed us before. TDP rate, the rating, I always take with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Like it's a good starting point, but it's not the best solution for dictating if it's the right cooler for you.
The dictatorship.
That's right. Because at the end of the day, you decide what goes in your PC, especially when you order custom through Gamertech.
It's true. That's why every time you guys roast us in the comments, why are you putting a 13900K with a 3050?
We didn't pick it.
I didn't pick it. You know? And the person that picked it, let them be. Why don't you go build your own PC on our website? Stop picking on other people's PCs. Haters.
That comment made on like a BlackBerry from 2008. And we have a display port that'll reach over here.
Yes. We got the display port of the century. It goes about 20 feet long and half an inch thick. Plug it into the motherboard and we got
We will need
power!
Alright, motherboard lights up. We just have to jump these 2 pins right here. And there's power.
Who put Fanta in a Gamertag bottle and left it? Somebody put Fanta. Like somebody. Okay, look at this.
Orange
So you know I'm not
Crush.
making this up.
Orange Crush.
Somebody put Fanta in this Gamertag bottle.
I think that was
Left
Zane
it
as well.
here to stink up over the weekend. I opened this to take a sip to pretend for a video. The nastiest.
So let's start pointing blame. I filled it with Fanta, but our Orange Crush. But you know who provided the Orange Crush?
Not me.
Zane.
Where did I?
When you came into the car one morning with these little miniature, I wouldn't even give that can out on Halloween, bro. What is it with these cans of pop? You think a can of pop would fill that? Yo, this thing only brought it to like here.
Why don't you just drink out of the bottle?
Well, because we're
can.
advertising.
So actually, a customer just dropped off their PC and they want us to install this Wi-Fi card. So let's take a pause on the CPU and let's do this for the customer real quick. We're so low. We're down to our last ketchup packet.
Your last deep cool ketchup packet.
Yeah. Somebody tell this computer company to start acting right and buying real thermal
There
paste.
should be thermal paste over there, actually.
Oh yeah, there is. What kind of computer company doesn't even have thermal paste? Should be ashamed of themselves. This is how you properly apply thermal paste on the new 13th gen. Put one line there, one line in the middle for a T. For a T-man, put one in the corner, boom boom. Little corner there, corner there. Picasso! Picasso! Okay, Picasso. Put that down. Oh, why did I put it in my pocket?
Well, they weren't safe there.
Travis and I together, we're like a NASCAR team. Look, I put them down and watch. Just instantly. 3, 2, 1, go!
What did you do to this cord? I gotta take it back up.
Pull the table back so you guys have some better shots. Zityod.
Is it yo?
Zit yourself.
Alright, it's time to add this cooler. We haven't had any yet.
Not yet. But like, even the MSI coolers, we had no issues until like 6 months. I'm praying. Because for the price, these are a steal. Steal.
And they actually perform really well.
Yeah. Whoa! Who the guy got him? A lot of people think Travis and I are brothers. Weekend, some guy came in, he's like, yo, the other guy in your video, is that your brother? I'm like, no. Everyone thinks Travis is my older brother. We have 3 of our best techs to work on this PC, so if this is your PC, good luck.
I'm on. We want me to give the PC a reach around?
Yeah. Use the wrist. Y'all know what that wrist can do, buddy.
You can build anything.
Build anything.
There's a pipe.
If we gave
He's a
Travis a
pipe
manual, he could probably build a plane and fly it. Like, he's that smart.
You ever flown a plane, Travis?
Only twice.
Actually?
No. I actually looked into getting my PP. What is it? The PPL or something like that. It's a private pilot license, right? But
It's a private PP.
But it's too much to maintain because you have to put so many hours in the air in every year, and like even if you know somebody who will let you use their plane for free, like you gotta pay for fuel, you gotta do this, that.
Yeah, fuel costs like an arm.
Oh yeah, dude, man, you think it's you're better buying a tractor trailer.
What's your most favorite famous person, Travis? Besides me. You know, I always have people like, okay, every time I plug an AIO with it, I seen some guy on our shorts comment, he's like, oh dude, you've been plugging it the wrong way, have you not watched Gamers Nexus?
So
Jay's 2 cents covered that.
it's kind of irrelevant. At the end of the day, as long as the radiator sits higher than the pump head, you're fine.
Yeah.
Now there is more ideal, and I understand why tubes on the bottom is more ideal, because air will get trapped in the radiator and it's a lot less likely for it to travel down the radiator and back to your pump. People think they know best. At the end of the day, as long as you do it right, nothing should go wrong.
Yeah.
What'd you do that for?
Wouldn't you like to know, builder boys?
I'm cable managing, you're me knots. I'd call you names too, but I'm still not sure what you do here.
I'm actually the supervisor. I actually supervise.
This guy's dying in there too.
I make sure everyone gets paid on time.
That's Linda's
in full.
job.
I make sure nobody does no shenanigans around here.
He's still, Chris is trying to figure it out for himself right now.
Brother, I got bills to pay. I got bills that I gotta pay. That's my bad, Travis.
You put it on the top. Started putting it on the top.
Oh, look at this. Oh no, one fan isn't spinning.
It might be that.
Oh, yeah, that works.
There's one fan on the AIO fan and it's
Yeah. Yay! There you go. So, we learned today that in order to get this to work, we need to do a BIOS update. We learned that the HYTE Y60 is a nice, beautiful case. We learned today, Trav.
That I need to supervise Chris when he's building.